What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tima, and I'm back with another video. As you can see by the title, we're gonna be sharing some tea. We're gonna be sharing some self. I'm gonna be sharing some of me to you. So yes, let's get transparent because I feel like this is what I want my channel to be about. I want it to be about me and my journey. Yeah, sorry fam, I'm not Christian, Jesus. I'm not going to church for that no more. I'm spiritual. I found me and I'm gonna continue on this path. Before we get to that disclaimer, I don't know how to press my hair so it blends. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this hood until I go to the hairdresser and she get me together because I'm like, I flat ironed it and it don't look how it looked when I was at the salon. But it's cool, it's cool. We gonna still keep it going. Before I even talk, I just wanna tell y'all, I got my pink quartz on. So I'm hoping this is bringing me some love and sending y'all some love. Love and peace to everybody. So I'm going to, speak my truth. And I'm going to try to speak my truth the way I see fit. Just start and tell y'all. So my first spiritual awakening was when I was in my abusive relationship. That's going to be another story. But what I learned from that is that you're going to keep having spiritual awakenings as you progress on your journey. I thought it was just going to be a one-time thing, but little did I know, stuff keeps coming to me. Now that I'm healing and aligned, I think that's why the intuition and insight is open now. So since I'm going to keep getting spoken to by my ancestors, I want to keep getting open enough to receive and also open enough to give. Okay, so as far as the title, it says, I'm single, I'm spiritual, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because I found a balance. It took a really long time for me to really see or know everything that I already knew pretty much. To find that balance, I really had to stop lying to myself. Like I was literally lying to myself, thinking I could do things or doing things that I know I didn't want to do. And that's really where it starts. You have to stop lying to yourself. When you need balance, you need to know who you are and you need to be honest and genuine with yourself. Honest, like you might think your spirit or your soul is nothing, but it is. It's more than just this body. It's really what helps you think logically and you really feel. And I'm not talking about feel as far as being emotional. I'm talking about feel in a deeper sense. Feel and connect as far as with the universe and with the environment around you. Once you are really in your spirituality and healed, at least started your shadow work, then you can start to get to this point where you start to get insight and find balance, and you start to realize that you've been lying to yourself probably the majority of your life.
I said what I said.
It's okay, sis, because I was doing the same thing. But today, the lies stop. We ain't lying no more. We ain't lying to ourselves, and we damn sure ain't lying to the world. Like I realized I was literally covering up who I am to be like everybody else. Like, do that make any sense? It really don't, because there's only one me. So instead of running from myself, like now I'm living in myself. I'm living in my true self, and I'm okay with it. Actually, I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving it for real, for real. Like, now I see why men want to be with me, and I see why my friends, be like, Tima, you so real. Like, now that I know myself, hell yeah, I'm friends with myself. So, like, I would say to even start, the first thing I had to do was do my shadow work. Really reliving every hurt moment and dissecting that moment. Why I was hurt, why I felt that way, and, just really reliving those moments, but addressing them the way I should have addressed them then. And I addressed them with myself, and I forgave myself. Like, at first I was thinking it wasn't going to work, but it did. I literally wrote a letter to each person that I felt hurt me. I gave that letter to some people, and it really helped me. Like, now I'm being honest with myself, and being honest with myself has really, lighten the load of life. Like, I'm even learning how to get rid of my masculine energy. Like, I know I have another video. I'm going to post a link up here somewhere. Go check that video out. It tells you to, let a man lead. And ways to really identify your masculine energy. Because if you're not even able to let a man lead, sis, you need to let some of that masculine energy go. Because if you feel like you want a man that's going to lead, I'm not saying all people do, but if you do, you need to create some balance. And if a man comes in with all that energy, he gonna tell you to pump them brakes. He is not about to stand for all of that because it's gonna be a constant battle. So I'm not saying that every man that comes to you and is like, hit them brakes is that right man. But trust me, you will know. You will know. That's why I'm cool being single, because I haven't found that kind of man. Well, I have, but we really good friends. And honestly, that goes to show that it doesn't always have to be sexual. You can learn how to limit your masculine energy with a friend, with a family member, with anybody who you can confide in. But yeah, I mean, I have a friend now who is so into spirituality and so in his energy and his masculine energy that it allows me to be feminine. Like, it is great because it's like when he come off so strong, I'm like, oh, here's some feminine over here. Let me go ahead and sprinkle some of myself over here and over there, because I don't have to be masculine. Like, I know it's okay to let them bags go. Like, I had to look at my past relationships and I realized that I was accepting men into my life that I didn't respect, that I didn't even find attractive, and that were not even up to my standards. Like, I was literally lowering my standards to be with these men because, truthfully, I was lonely. That's it. And I didn't realize how much damage I was doing to myself and to them just by doing that. So now, like I say, I found my spirituality and I'm awake now. I'm awake and I'm seeing clear, and I'm just like, you know what? This body ain't for everybody. It really ain't. This body ain't for everybody. This soul ain't for everybody. My spirit ain't for everybody. And I'm not going to submit to everybody. It's just the way it is. Like, yes, I'm still working on my masculine energy, because don't get me wrong, I'm a single mother and I've always pretty much handled my children and my life on my own. I've been self-taught, self-led. My mama, I seen her, work, provide. I seen my dad do that too, but there never was a point where my mom and dad showed me how to be affectionate to the opposite sex, because that was hidden. I mean, Christian values, they ain't about to be kissing and hugging and being sexual in front of you. And on top of that, my mom basically wore the pants, because my dad, he wasn't American. And most men who are not American, they tend to be timid to American women. So my mom ran the hell out the house. She ran that household like tip-top shape. And so that's all I know. So now I'm learning to sit back and just be honest. And my honest truth is that this motherfucking baggage is getting heavy. And I'm tired of pretending like, oh, I got it. Like, I'm ready to take these bags off. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm so ready to take these bags off. Like, I'm cool. Like, right now I'm learning how to deal with them. But at the same time, I'm preparing myself so that way when a man comes in and is like, and I try to get out the car to go pump the gas, and he be like, bitch, where you going? I mean, goddess, where you going? Queen, where you going? Because we don't even do that around here. Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna just, quick story time. My last ex, I got out the car and pumped gas while he was in the store or whatnot. And he got mad at me. Like, it was a whole argument as far as why did I pump the gas? Because he should have been pumping gas and da-da-da. I felt like all you had to do was get out and pump the gas. But that was a situation where I had no respect for that man. So that was the thing. Like, I already knew from the jump, I didn't have respect for him. So I wasn't even going to allow him to pump my gas. And I wasn't in my feminine energy. I didn't feel like it was comfortable enough where I could be feminine. So, but like I said, I'm learning, I'm healing, and I'm dealing. I'm dealing with my past trauma. I'm dealing with my past hurt and my past issues on a daily. I'm not saying that you need to be all the way healed to have a significant other or to have a partner, because sometimes you need somebody else to help you pull you out of that state to get to that point. So, I mean, you might have to be with somebody, break up, whatever, clash, but boo-boo, find out who you are first. Find out what you want. Find out what makes you happy. Because if you don't find it out first, you're just going to be wasting your time. All right, y'all, I'm back. I don't even know where I left off, but my throat was parched, so I went to get me some red wine. I like red wine. Do y'all like red wine? Do y'all even know what kind of wine you like? These are things as women we should know. Definitely should know. Let me put that down. But yes, back into my awakening. So yes, with finding myself, like I had to be honest with myself. I had to like really learn that I was lying to myself for a lot of my years. I've only had like a handful of serious relationships. So I know like how all of them started. And I just going based off of that, they weren't started on anything genuine. Like, okay, I'll keep it real. Like, I had my baby dad first, which is my oldest. Like, when I was pregnant, his mother made him leave and go to another state. So that wasn't any type of masculine energy that I was going to match with. Then after that, my boyfriend, or I wanted to be my boyfriend because a girl was so thirst, again, was not in my, didn't know myself. So I just was really living in my emotions and making stuff up, lying to myself. Like, logically, this man was having sex with everybody and whoever and telling me, like, I don't want a relationship. And I was still like, okay, well, when are you coming back? Like, still thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to still do everything I'm doing, put it down, cook, clean, whatever, and one day he going to wife me up. No, Tima, he clearly told you he don't want nobody like that. So yeah, like I had to realize like I was lying to myself most of my life. Like this man was a drug dealer on the go. He wasn't looking to be wifed up. He wasn't trying to be kept. He wasn't even trying to manage my life. So yeah, I had to realize like, look, stop falling victim. Can't play victim. And so I went from that, to be transparent, from that into my next baby daddy situation. And honestly, I manipulated the mess out of that situation. Like, when I go back in time, like, I was in a point where I was like, you know what? Cute, really good looking guys didn't work out for me. So maybe I should start dating ugly guys. Like, what kind of logic is that? Like, I was really being ridiculous, making up stuff based on just experience, not based on what I want and what's gonna fill me up. I had to realize I was living as a masculine woman. Like I surely was. I was attracting feminine men. Men who didn't have their own cars, men who didn't live on their own, men who didn't have jobs, like, and I was accepting them. I don't know why, but I was accepting them. Like, I'm all like, oh, it's cool. I'm gonna level you up. You gonna get on my level. And they never could get on my level. And that's not what I want. Like, after I found myself, I realized I'm done leveling up niggas. If you want to be a nigga, you want to stay a nigga. My next man gonna level me up. If I'm not getting leveled up, we ain't doing nothing. Point blank, period. Like, I got my boundaries, I got my standards, and my boundaries ain't coming down. Your boundaries are here to protect you. So, like, basically the way I see it, I can play all day in my yard. Because I got boundaries. My gate is locked. Ain't nobody coming through unless I give them permission. And ain't nobody getting permission until our energy matches. And I'm not talking about same level. I'm talking about balance. So I'm going to need my man to be a man, a true man. That way I feel comfortable enough to even tap into my feminine energy. My feminine energy that I'm just learning about. Feminine energy is so much more than getting your hair done, getting your nails done, and cooking meals. Like, feminine energy is finding who you truly are. Like, me, I'm a woman. So when I tap into my feminine energy, I learned that by nature, I'm nurturing, I'm a mother, and I'm caring. That mothering energy, like, I tap into with my children, of course, but I need to tap into that with my man. Because if I'm going to nurture a man and make sure I'm his peace, you're going to have all of that. If you want to lay with your man at night and fall asleep on his chest and listen to his heartbeat, trust me, he going to need to feel safe. He is going to need to feel your feminine energy. Because he been out being masculine all day. He need to come home to his soft woman. And when you got that man and y'all create that balance, trust me, it's something beautiful. It's way better than dick and pussy. Yeah, like with finding myself and doing my shadow work, like I know now that my masculine energy was used, well, there for me as a safety net, as a security, really as my boundary. But that masculine energy is also a turnoff to a masculine man. So I had to realize, like, now that I'm secure with being single, because being single gives you the opportunity to connect with yourself, not just, be sitting around wondering when you're going to get another relationship, but to really know who you are, inside and out. And so now that I have the time to do that, I don't have to have masculine energy as a protection. I don't have to have that survival mode mechanism so easily to be tapped into now. Now, I already have my boundaries, so no one is even going to come in that would deter me from being feminine. So now I'm eager to just learn more and more about my femininity and who I really am. And I mean, like, not no shade up against nobody else, but like, I know I'm a great mother for fertile woman. Like, I've never lost any kids. I've never had no miscarriages. I've never had no abortions. So when I go to the doctor for the paperwork, I've had 2 live births and that's it. So, I mean, yeah, like, I feel like I am a queen and I'm learning that I'm a goddess because I'm the vessel. I'm the vessel that brings life into the world. So since I know that, I gotta do better. And I'm gonna do better because I know better. So yeah, so now like I'm thinking about celibacy and it's allowing me to really weed out people who are not for me. And like I really thought I was for everybody. Like everybody would like me. But that's the thing. I don't like everybody. And so now, like, I'm not even about to entertain bullshit. Like, I literally, like I said, I was hiding who I am to be like everybody else. And that's not about to go down no more. Like, I don't want to be like everybody else. Men who got a car or a man who talking about, oh, I'm going to buy you this, buy you that. That's nothing for me. That honestly does nothing for me because I can do that for myself. Money has never been an issue. Like, yeah, I didn't grow up having like 7 men to contact when I need something. But I had strong women in my life who I know if I need something, I can always count on them. Like my mama definitely always makes something happen. So that's how I was raised. I'm always going to make something happen. I'm not worried about getting with a man who always flashing his cash. Because the cash, that's not the kind of energy I need. That's not the kind of energy that's going to keep me warm at night. That's not the kind of energy that's going to expand my mind. That's not the kind of energy that's going to protect me and my daughters. So yeah, like the way I feel now, I feel like I'm cool being single because being single allows me to date myself. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm awesome. And I'm not going to let anybody else in unless they own the same awesomeness. Yeah, like I know now, like I don't want no religious man. I'm going to have me a spiritual man. A man who knows he's a king. A man who knows his position. A man who wants to play his role. Because I'm dying to play my role. I've been wanting to play my role for a few months now. But it's okay. I'm going to keep getting better and better at learning how to do it. But yeah, I just wanted to, give y'all a little opening into my spiritual awakening. As I mean, when y'all go on Facebook, y'all see I was irrational at one point. I was over here wanting to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Like, who does that? But yeah, that end this 2020. 2021 about to be all about me, baby. I mean, not all about me. I mean, of course, I'm trying to make balance, so I'm going to care for, other people too. But my focus is on me. I'm going to lay my ground rules, and if people don't want to play, they're not getting in the game. If you can't play by the rules, you can't play in the game. So yeah, just basically, don't play with me. Don't play with my emotions, and I'm not going to play with you because I don't got time for it. But yeah, that was it. I just wanted y'all to know that I'm cool. Like, I'm cool right now with everything that I'm going through. And I've forgiven a lot of people that hurt me. So with forgiveness comes clarity. and comes peace. And I feel great. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, and these earrings, they super cute, bruh. I got them from the entrepreneur market. You know, how to do it for the culture for the one time. If you want some, I'm gonna tag her information below. They definitely got Facebook, so find them on there as well. But other than that, y'all have a good day. Good night, actually, because this filming late as heck. But I might post it in the morning. But whenever you watching it, you have a great day. Peace. And one more thing. I know I forgot, but that's the skills of editing. But one more thing. Stop wasting your time with men who you don't trust or respect. Like, honestly, boo-boo, every time you spend time with those kind of men, it's my opinion, but I feel like you lower your value. I feel like you lower your value. You're using your body on something that you know is not gonna bring anything in to serve you. So stop doing that. Stop wasting your time with men you don't trust or respect. Use that time to get to know you. Use that time to forgive and not necessarily forget, but forgive and move on. Bring balance, peace into your life. Now, that was all. All right, bye.
Relax. You want something more than just physical. It's been a while since you met someone original. You spend your time drinking wine in your living room. All that good pussy can't find the one to give it to.